football picks and more for you here on our show. Before we get underway, guys, just a reminder, be sure you like and subscribe, set those notifications, be live with us so you can bet into the best numbers from our expert picks from Paul Legrovitas, our expert handicapper here at TonySpicks.com. Also, want to remind you of our promo code. You can save 20% off all pre and pick packages when you use our promo code TonyT. Now, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description and then clicking the All Cappers tab and then getting signed up. We'd also love to hear from you guys. Post your picks in the comments below. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get another edition of Soccer Picks Daily ready to roll here. Let's welcome in Paul Legrovitas to find him over at TonySpicks.com. Paul, how's it going today?
It's going great. I won another guaranteed play yesterday with Portland Moneyline. We also gave out actually all our MLS plays yesterday on the free plays on the show were winners, all four of them. And yeah, it's been going great. Looking forward to discussing 5 new free plays with you guys. I have some MLS plays up for tonight, but we'll talk about those later. And let's get to the free plays first.
Let's get to the free plays. All right, we got action here for today. Here we'll get underway here with our 5-pack. We start with play 1 for tonight here. MLS action. We have Atlanta taking on New York Red Bulls.
Yeah, the Red Bulls, they won each of the last 4 home matches in all competitions, and they scored 2+ goals in each of their last 5 at home. And Atlanta, they struggled to get results on the road. Just 1 win, 5 losses, 1 draw. They've scored 6 and they've conceded 12 goals. But take this stats with a grain of salt because they were missing Joseph Martinez, who is now back in the lineup. So I do expect them to start scoring more goals, especially on the road. But their defense is what's very, very troublesome. They've conceded 2+ goals in each of their last 5 on the road, and in 6 of their 8 away matches in all competitions. So they're missing the starting goalkeeper Guzan. They're missing all the 4 starting defenders, and now another defender is injured. So really, their defense is pretty messed up right now. So what we're taking here is New York Red Bulls over 1.5 team total at -135.
All right, Paul Legrovitas, find his picks over at TonySpicks.com. MLS action for Thursday, Atlanta and the New York Red Bulls. New York Red Bulls over 1.5 goals team total return -135. Hey, you guys are tuning into Soccer Picks Daily with you here Monday through Friday at 2:15 Eastern Time. Make sure you like, subscribe, set those notifications, be live with us. Bet into the best numbers when we get these picks. These great picks from our expert handicapper, Paul Legrovitas. Let's continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily. We move South America, the Chilean Primera division here for Thursday. We have Audax Italiano taking on Nublense.
Yeah, Nublense, they're second in the league with 8 wins, 2 losses, and 5 draws. They've scored 24 goals and they have conceded 12. They're actually on a triple tie with Colo-Colo above them and Unión Española below them. So all 3 teams, they're sitting at tied for the top spot with 29 points. Nublense, they're tied for the best home record with 5 wins, no losses, and 2 draws. They scored 16 goals and they have conceded 6. And now they're playing host to Audax Italiano, who are 12th in the league with 16 points. Just 2 points above the red line, just 4 wins, 7 losses, and 4 draws. Audax, they've been mediocre on the road, 1 win, 4 losses, and 3 draws. And Nublense, they beat Audax Italiano in the Primera earlier in the season, and they've now won each of the last 7 against them. And Nublense, they now have a chance to sit alone at the top because Colo-Colo, they just played a midweek match and they're going to be tired, so they might drop points in their upcoming league match. And Unión Española, they're playing a tough away match and might drop points. So Nublense, with a win here, they could possibly find themselves sitting alone at the top of the league standings. So we're taking Nublense moneyline -138.
All right, Paul Legrovitas, find his picks over at TonySpicks.com. Audax Italiano and Nublense. He likes Nublense moneyline -138. Chilean Primera division here for Thursday's action. Hey guys, you're tuning into Soccer Picks Daily here, joined by Paul Legrovitas. Looking for his best bets? Go over to TonySpicks.com right now. Click the link in the description below. Click the All Cappers down. You'll find Paul's page right there. He's got fantastic numbers here in his guaranteed pick selection. 17, 3, and 1 in his past a 21 guaranteed. We call them the best bet guaranteed picks. So get on board here with Paul Legrovitas over at TonySpicks.com. Don't forget that promo code TonyT at checkout will save you 20% off. Let's continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily here, joined by Paul Legrovitas. All right, we've got now we're going to pick 3, 4, and 5. We got 3 picks here from the Sweden Allsvenskan League here for Saturday with Mjallby taking on AIK Stockholm.
Yeah, this is, I like to do that a lot, and this method has been quite profitable for us in the past couple of weeks. If you've been watching these shows, we did it with Cruzeiro the other day. The last week we did it with Atletico PR in the Cup. Uh, we usually we usually do it here at Tony Speaks. We give multiple plays for one single match because I do the research and all the stats and all the metrics they point towards these results. So here we have a match for the Swedish top tier league. AIK Stockholm, they have 5 wins and a draw in their 6 home matches. They've scored 8 goals and they have conceded just 2. So both conceded goals, they came in the 2-2 draw against Sirius, and then prior to that they won all 5 home matches with clean sheets. And Mjallby, they have 1 win, 3 losses, and 1 draw on the road, so not really good. They've scored just 2 goals, and they have conceded 6. They only scored goals in the first away match of the season, and they have remained scoreless in their last 4 away matches ever since. So the two teams played for a couple of draws last season, but AIK remained unbeaten as hosts in 8 matches against Mjallby, with 4 wins and 4 draws, and they also kept 5 clean sheets in those 8 matches. So the first play is taking the combination in the same game parlay of AIK Stockholm to win to nil plus 102.
All right, Paul Legredo's finest picks over at Tony'sPicks.com is pick 1 from Sweden's Allsvenskan League for Saturday. Mjallby and AIK Stockholm. He likes AIK Stockholm to win to nil. The return plus 102. Guys, tune into Soccer Picks Daily with us Monday through Friday at 2:15 Eastern Time. Like, subscribe, set notifications, be notified when we're live so you can bet into the best numbers from our expert handicapper, Paul Legredos. These great picks he delivers here at Tony'sPicks.com Monday through Friday. Set those notifications. Let's continue on here. It is now time for pick 3 from Sweden's Allsvenskan League for Saturday. Mjallby and AIK Stockholm.
Yeah, AIK Stockholm, as I said before, at home they have 5 wins and 1 draw in 6 matches, so they're still unbeaten. And apart from the last match against Sirius, where they played for a 2-2 draw, they had 5 straight wins, and 4 of those came by the exact score of 1-0, which goes to show that they just score a goal and then they play massive defense. They don't allow their opponents to score. They don't usually look for a second goal unless they're tied. So the second pick from this match is taking the correct score of AIK Stockholm to win by 1-0 at plus 430.
All right, Paul Legredo's finest picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Here we go with pick 3 here from Swedish Allsvenskan League for Saturday. Mjallby and AIK Stockholm. Pick 2 from this one. He likes AIK Stockholm by a 1-0 score. The return plus 430. Guys, you're tuning into Soccer Picks Daily. Here with us here for Paul Legredos. If you miss any of our picks, we'll do a complete recap at the end of the show. Of course, we're getting some comments here from Ashley Waite. Say hello to Ashley Waite as well as Yarly Pena in the chat room. All right, let's continue on here with the show, joined by Paul Legredos. All right, we're ready for our 5th pick and it'll be pick 3 here from the Sweden's Allsvenskan League for Saturday. Mjallby and AIK Stockholm.
Yeah, now we're looking at the correct scores of Mjallby on the road, and they have 3 losses, and each of those 3 losses, they all came by the correct score of 2-0. So that tells us several things, and one of them is that they concede the first goal, and then in their attempt to equalize, they concede another. And we saw that against Sundsvall in their last match. Against Malmo, they conceded 2 early goals, so that match was done pretty early. And then in the match against Hammarby, the same thing happened. Their opponents took the lead at the 57th minute, and then as Mjallby were looking for an equalizer, they conceded another goal. So the Swedish league is quite stable in these results, and you see a lot of correct scores like 1-0, 2-0, 2-1. So the second play for this match is taking AIK Stockholm to win by 2-0 at plus 520.
All right, Paul Legredo's finest picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. Our 5th play here from the day, the 3rd here from this game. Sweden's Allsvenskan League for Saturday. Mjallby and AIK Stockholm. He likes AIK Stockholm to win by 2-0. The return plus 520 here on Soccer Picks Daily. Here joined by Paul Legredos. So make sure we had it there, and we've got there the plays here from Paul here from these 3 games, just to refresh your memory there. But we'll do a recap here a little bit later, guys. And just a reminder, you got Paul. I want you to everybody know what you have going on over at Tony'sPicks.com. Before we get to the recap, because man, you put up quite an impressive record here with your best bets. Your best bets are your guaranteed plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. 17-3-1 last 21 big plays from Paul Legredos tonight. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, you said that Tony Soccer's been really, really good. 5-1 in last six plays, 17-3-1 in these best bets. The baseball has been quite good to us this season with 5-1. Had another winner yesterday and a loss, unfortunately, but still 5-1 in baseball. It's not my main, sport. I gotta admit it. But still, I have soccer action for you guys tonight. I have an MLS. It's actually a best bet, but it's not a guaranteed play. It's just I think it's the best bet of the day. Just two matches, and I think I picked a winner here with this play. And I have an Argentinian total up for tonight, and I'm going to be doing a lot of research about this weekend's matches in the MLS and Argentina. There's a lot of plays that are we might have like maybe 5 or 6 plays over the weekend. So stay tuned. We have another show tomorrow. But again, getting those 3, 7, 30-day passes is the best value. You get also a nice 20% off here from Tony using that promo code. And whenever I load one play, you get straight to your notifications. So that's where the best value lies.
That's right, guys. Got aboard with Paul Legwitz over at TonySpace.com. 17-3-1. His last 21 guaranteed best bet selections. Those best plays, those guaranteed plays, best bets. So get on board right now. Paul today over on the site is Argentinian total as well as an MLS best bet on the board. Of course, had another guaranteed winner coming in. So get on board with Paul Legwitz over at Tony's Picks. Also, the long-term passes will serve you well. 3, 7, or 30 sports pass. Get all of Paul's premium plays for that time period you select when you go to his handicapper page and you make that purchase. A 1-month action will get you 1 month of action here from Paul as we get into a lot of these MLS action, South American. There's still some European leagues going, Sweden, Norway as well. So keep an eye there with Paul Legwitz over at TonySpicks.com. I know we had some early Champions League games as well as we're getting some of the lower leagues here trying to chisel their way into the big tournament. So anyway, get on board with Paul Legwitz over at Tony's Picks. That 1 month all sports pass. We'll do the math on the 1 month pass. You'll save $66 when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access Paul's page by clicking the link in the description, clicking the All Cappers tab, and getting signed up. Of course, use that promo code as much as you like. And of course, don't forget, Paul does delve into MLB at times, so keep an eye on there. Very selective, but he's had a high win percentage, 5-1 there with his MLB selections. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Picks Daily here, joined by Paul Legwitz. Paul, it is now time for the recap.
Okay, first play is an MLS play for tonight. Atlanta United at the New York Red Bulls. We're going to take the New York Red Bulls over 1.5 team total at minus 135. Second play is for the Chilean League tonight. Audax Italiano at Nublense. We're going to take Nublense on the money line minus 138. Third play is Swedish Allsvenskan play for the weekend. Mjallby at AIK Stockholm. The first play, we got 3 plays from this match. The first play is the combination or the same game parlay of AIK to win to nil at plus 102. The second play from this match is a correct score that I really like. I think it has very, very high chances of hitting. And that is AIK Stockholm to win by 1-0 at plus 430. And the third play for this match and fifth play for our free plays tonight is AIK Stockholm to win by 2-0 at plus 520.
There you go from Paul Edwards, our expert handicapper over at TonySpace.com. Been red hot as best bet guarantees 7-3-1. Get over to TonySpace.com. Get on board with his long-term passes or his individual plays going tonight. Of course, don't forget that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off. Access Paul's page by clicking the link in the description. Click the All Cappers tab. Get signed up. All right, that'll do it for this edition here of Soccer Picks Daily. Here, joined by Paul Legwitz, guys. Be sure to tune in tomorrow live at 2:15 Eastern Time. We'll do it all over again. Just a reminder, guys, subscribe, like to our channel, and set those notifications. Paul's been red hot with his picks here on the show. You want to bet on those plays right away to get the best line for you. All right, I'll do it for this edition of the show. We'll be back again tomorrow. We'll wave goodbye to you guys. Have yourself a great night, great afternoon. Make it a winning one. We'll talk with you again tomorrow live at 2:15 Eastern Time with Soccer Picks Daily.